Yo, what is up, everybody? We're back at it with another video. Alright, what is up, everybody? So, I have not been video making or streaming at all. Let me just first start off with that. I have not been streaming because I kind of just want to focus more this DLC. Because I actually need to focus this DLC when it comes to me tanking and all that. Because the first day, when I was streaming, I kind of just cut off stream randomly because I'm just like, yeah, this is just... I can't look at comments and tank at the same time, and some of the times it was like negative, like, oh my god, you're still in there, when, like, let's be real, half of you guys were, or well, not half of you guys, half of those people that were commenting stuff like that, negatively and shit, didn't even enter the raid. So it's like, whatever, you guys are pugs, I don't give a shit, whatever, let me just cut off stream. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get actually on with the video. So we're here today with FellowShip of the Arcane Elite. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, so this boss kind of, if you want to look at the walkthrough version, just go to Chill's channel. I'm not going to walk through shit. The only mechanic I will explain is, like, stay away from Clarion. He fucking clapped my shit. But other than that, yeah, just go to fucking Chill's channel if you want to see that shit. He posted a walkthrough. Anyways, this is kind of like more of like, just upping you guys, with these runs and whatever, kind of showing you guys my point of view with it. Same with what I think about this DLC. I'm kind of just going at a raw, a rough thing here. I'm posting a couple runs, a couple clips, just for the fuck of it, just to show you guys, what I've done for the past few days within this DLC coming out. I've done like 6 raids so far. I think that's right. 6 raids so far. I finished 6 raids so far. I did more Shattered than I did Fellowship. I completed Fellowship twice, and then I done Shatter like the rest of the times. But anyways, obviously you guys came here. Okay, what do I think about the DLC? This DLC is lit. Litty like my left titty. I did definitely get the Hive Elite vibe from it. The first day I'm just like, dude, people just dying everywhere. Like, in Hive Elite it was more of like the tank dying to Terra, but like just anybody could die to anything, especially in this raid first boss. Shit, I should have put on the first boss for that. Whatever, I'm too lazy to get the other clip. But anyways, just there's this one mechanic in the Dr. Fate fight. It's called the Arcane Barrage. Like, you cannot, you cannot dodge that mechanic. I mean, so far from what has been going on for the past couple days, Arcane Barrage, you can't really do anything about it. Fucking Dr. Fate just Minato teleports around everywhere. For this boss, you have Faust just fucking your shit up randomly. So there are definitely a lot of things to watch out for this DLC. Especially with the Shatter buff. Shatter is just like a completely different raid just because they added ads and they gave that fucking idiots Mordru or whatever a big ass health buff. So like, that was stupid as fuck to go through. But yeah, this DLC is definitely lit. I do love this DLC. Not just any pug group could beat it. You have to be communicative. The boss that requires the most communication is definitely the Felix Faust fight, which is like an icon suit. Like, you guys know what the Deathstroke icon suit is. So basically, you have to burn that shit. You don't just block it off anymore, and then you just pop a group shield before it happens. Prep for it. No, like that whole freaking boss fight was just, man, what is it called? Like, it's just so beautiful. Cause look, you have to really just communicate, right? Like, first person, for me example, I have to drop my orbital. Next, this person has to drop their orbital. Say you have an Earth DPS in there, like we did in our Faust fight. He would have to pop Entomb, so that way we could save up an orbital for the next time. So it's like, it's a lot of communication, and that's what people really need to prep for Elite, because this is what Elite should be in an essence. It's definitely harder. It's not impossible. It's definitely just something not everybody could do, because that's just how it is. This is what a raid should be. It's not like COD Elite. Oh, you just dodge this real quick. It's just whatever, right? So, what else? Like, that's just the best boss, in my opinion, in terms of communication. Dr. Fate, I'm scared of Dr. Fate, alright? I'm legit having nightmares over Dr. Fate. If I see Dr. Fate Minato teleport behind me while I'm sleeping tonight, okay, that's what I feel like is gonna happen. All right, Dr. Fate just scares me with all his mechanics. You know, his arcane barrage. You know, just automatically could kill you, no avoiding. And you know, you have the outside man in the library wing. See, you know, like, oh, I got the first book. Oh, I got the second book. You know, wait, guys. You know, a little bit longer. The last book's about to go in. Now you can burn him. So you know, a little bit of the first part is kind of bullshit. You know, because the DPSs are just rendered useless, kind of. But you know, at least it isn't like COD Elite where it's just like, oh, you just fucking, you know, tornado rooms or whatever. But you know, you definitely have more communication there as well. This boss as well, you know, just everybody has to be on their shit, you know, just right here. You know, you see me prec DPSing, popping in Fury, calling it out every so often, every time I pop it. You know, just to increase everyone's crits since, you know, I can't really go close for berserks and all that. Since, you know, I just wanted to be a support prec, at least in this group. You know, if only I ran Cog, that would have been definitely more useful, but I was the only prec, I think, so that would be kind of useless, you know, for me to run Cog in this scenario at least. But yeah, for this boss, you know, you have like the ad spawning, like sacrificing to the middle. You know, you have to get them. You know, you see their little, you know, Cog things above them, so you kind of have to just press them. So you know, the healer does it, the troll does it. You know, some DPSs too if they have time. You know, it's really single target based. A lot of this bosses are single target based. So prec is really dominating. Harley, you know, nature gorilla. Fucking, you know, munitions has decent boss damage as well, fire. So this DLC is very fucking, oh yeah, gadgets, is really single target based, and I'm not necessarily all up for that, but you know, that's cool as well. Oh yeah, you have the pools on the ground too, for this fucking boss fight too as well. It's not really, I'm just looking at the mechanics here. I'm just listing off the mechanics that I like that are just challenging. What else? I mean, Shattered, Tala's a bitch. Tala's a fucking bitch, alright? Look, alright, you know what? Tala's a bitch. Because sometimes, it's not, you know what? It's not even that she's a bitch. It's just like, sometimes, you know, she just heals so much off of 1 second of absorb heat. And then you're just sitting there, and on top of that, she's a fucking tank. So, if your single target damage is lacking, you're gonna be in there for a while, bro. And believe me, I've been in some of those groups where it's just taken forever. Not even because she was healing, but just because she's a fucking tank. And the madness meter. God, do I love the madness meter. Take away some health for more damage. Take away some damage for more health. You know, so if like you're doing a clutch run or something like that, especially on Tala, you know, you really have to manage the madness meter. So like if healer's running out of power, just lower down the madness. If the healer's like, alright, you know, let it rip. Just fucking fuck that shit up real quick. You know, let that madness meter rip all the way up to like 50 or something, you know. So there's definitely a lot of like more skill involved into, you know, these clutch runs. You know, hopefully that I'll upload sometime whenever I feel like it. I'm just, you know, generalizing some runs here. You know, this DLC is really mechanic heavy, so it just does it requires a lot of communication, and I do really love that. And there's really no way to nerf it. You know, that's another thing I like. There's no really way to nerf it. Oh, you want to nerf Clarion's one-shot? Well, I mean, there's still other shit to worry about. I mean, because his one-shot's a storm. And it did catch me lagging one time because I got a little bit too close. Because this was my first time running FellowShip, I believe. So, you know, there's a lot of it's a lot to take in when it's your first time running, but once you have the experience, you know, you're just like, oh, okay, that's pretty straightforward. You know, so it definitely is straightforward, you know, if you're, you know, an elite player, but if you're, you know, in the PUG universe, then this DLC is going to be tough for you, I'm not going to lie. So this DLC does push you to strive to be better, but, you know, there's another thing I want to talk about another day, but, you know, that's kind of also killing this game in essence. Even if we were to have difficult content to satisfy us, elite players, you know, what it does to the PUG universe and all that, but that's for another video. This is just for the, you know, meantime or whatever. So I do love this DLC if you guys were asking for it. It's just, you know, I haven't been streaming lately because I really want to focus. So, you know, I'm almost max renown. When I'm max renown, I just won't, like, give a fuck. And that's probably when I'm going to start streaming way more. So when I have max renown, that's probably when I'm going to, like, be streaming, like, OD. Or not even OD, just, you know, just do some mess around streams or whatever, you know, do some elite content, you know, or just some, you know, runs to get gear marks, whatever, you know, because Another thing I don't like about this DLC is the OP back. Sure, like, oh my god, these catalysts are so tedious, but I mean, it's better, but it's also worse in a way. But that could be another video for another day as well. So we're nearing the end of the video, so this is like the last minute thing. If you want to keep up to date with my videos, streams, all that BS, just follow my Twitter, Discord, whatever. You know, just in the links below on my streams. I don't really feel like putting all those links and whatever on my videos because I'm lazy like that. It's also in my about section in my channel if you want to just get there quick. And if the link doesn't work for you in the about channel, just click on one of my streams and just go to the link below. That's pretty much it for this DLC, guys, in terms of uploading, I think. Unless I find some other clips, you know, whatever, or I just get some clips on the way of me getting renowned and doing elite runs, you know, if I think something cool happened. Other than that, you know, Kosti out, guys. I really do love this DLC, and I hope you guys do as well. And, of course, we'll be having a nerf discussion later on for all you pussies out there. Kosti out.